Well, hello everyone. I am FDE, and today I will be in this Barbie marathon, be running Barbie Super Sports for the PlayStation 100%.
Awesome.
So let's get this started. Three, two, one, now.
Awesome.
There's one strategy that I do in this game just to piss Patch off specifically,
Oh.
and I call it Teresa percent.
What does that entail?
Basically, you can pick 4 characters in this game, same as Fashion Pack,
Right.
and the fastest character is Barbie because you don't have to menu to select her.
Right.
While Therese, while Nerd's name you have to only menu once, and Teresa you have to menu twice, and Christy you have to menu three all the way over.
Ah, okay. So you picked Teresa just as like a flex?
Yeah, and I got my 1058 with Teresa, which is my any percent world record.
That's crazy. So, for some explanation, basically, for one thing, I'm Soul Closet. Hi, you guys have probably been hearing my voice all day. But
no.
this run basically is composed of several levels. Since we're doing 100%, we'll be visiting most, if not all of them, more than once. And the goal...
visit all of them no matter what. Anyways,
yeah.
To open up the circus.
Right. So we'll be visiting each of the levels. Some of them more than one time, but we'll be definitely going to all of them and gathering pretty much all of these little tickets and collectibles. There's a distinction between the gold, purple, and then like the balloons. They're all considered separately. They all have different point values. So he'll be doing some different tricks to gather all of those and go through the levels as quickly as possible. What you just saw there, going between those cones next to that ramp, you'll be seeing it again on our revisit to this level. But it is pretty crazy. It is much more precise than FDE is making it look right now.
Oh, I can't believe I got that. I thought I messed that up.
That was really good.
Alright, I'm pretty sure it's 3 over. Nope, I was wrong again. Alright, there we go. At this point for the, Alright, see, game works like that sometimes.
Yeah, every time that you enter one of these ramps, whether it's a forward ramp or like a half pipe or a quarter pipe, excuse me, any kind of ramp, whenever you go onto it, it locks your position in place, so you can't make micro adjustments going like left and right when you do it.
Oh wow, that was lightning fast. Sub 3 minutes, very good.
That is really good.
Like, for the run we just did for warm-up, or first recorded run, because I thought that would be really bad. We were out of there at like 3:08, and we're out of there like 10 seconds.
Sub 3. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a 2:56 we left that, I believe.
Oh, that's wonderful. Let's see if we can keep that going.
Yeah, exactly. I know I can definitely do this level a lot quicker, and I missed the ticket, which is actually fine.
Yeah, there's lots of backup tickets in this level.
There are. Like, we gotta turn back and get that one at least.
No, those clusters are important. And it's a lot
important.
Of this game's like complexity doesn't show kind of when you haven't played it yourself. I don't run this game actively, but I've tried to run it a few times, and you know, it's not for me necessarily, but I will say that it is very, very impressive just how smooth this movement is right here. Because
it's not for a lot of people.
Yeah.
People try playing this game with a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller. Don't. Joystick slows you down by a very high margin.
Yeah, and that is the thing. I was playing this game with my Xbox controller, but one thing about this game...
Alright, got that first try. That is very good.
That is really good.
Oh my god, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. That was smooth. And having
That
that
was
extra ticket right there,
beautiful.
that was great. So yeah,
Soul Closet. You know
yeah.
what the hardest part of this run is?
What is it?
It's the final grind rail in Circus.
Oh yeah, I
Because
think
it is so precise.
yeah,
Because the horizontal grind rails are more precise than the vertical ones.
yeah,
Just because of depth perception and other vari- variables.
yeah.
It's just
You have to line
like
up super
usually you can't.
precisely for these rails regardless. And one thing that makes horizontal ones more difficult is just kind of the way that he's playing the game here. Like we mentioned, this is a PlayStation 1 game, and it's, built to be played on like a 4:3 aspect ratio, like, an older TV. And so playing the game in a widescreen like this doesn't really affect the gameplay in terms of like the mechanics. But one thing that it does affect is you basically have more leeway going left and right because you can see it stretched out more, whereas going like top to bottom, it's the same as normal, and so it feels like a more precise window even when it should be the same, which can make those horizontal rails more difficult because you have to line up with them.
That was beautiful.
That was basically no mistakes there. That was great.
Yeah, the only mistake was me missing a ticket and just immediately abandoning it.
Yeah, and that was fine because you abandoned it and then you had backups.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason why last run was so slow is because I missed one very easy ticket and then I missed a ramp ticket, which is just like,
Yeah,
missing a ramp ticket is like, or a vertical ramp ticket at least, because horizontal, same difference with grind rails, it's harder.
yeah.
It's like, how did you miss it? You just shouldn't.
Yeah, because they've got the things to line you up. But like we said, when you enter one of those, vertical ramps, one of those quarter pipe ramps, it does just lock you into place going up the ramp where you started. So you kind of just have to hope that you get into the right location. I mean, it's not randomized, but it is tricky. Because you can see even there, that was really close to missing. The hitboxes are a little bit smaller than they might feel like they should be, and that can make it really difficult to hit these properly.
I don't care if I grab too many tickets. I know I have to get to 310.
310 points, yeah. So you can see the purple number there, separate from the number without the purple ticket behind it on that top bar, and he's trying to get to 310. She gets right here.
Nice, we got to the perfect 310.
Yep, so grabbing both the balloons and then the skates completes the level.
That I actually shouldn't have grabbed that second balloon. That was
okay.
one too many tickets. Or one too many encounters.
Mm-hmm.
This run is fast. This is a fast run.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope we get to see a new world record here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I forgot about the skip. Like Soul Closet. Last time we were at a loading screen to get to the main hub.
Yeah.
At 8 minutes, and we were entering this level at 8 minutes now.
Wow.
So we're like 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah, that's great. Run. And for reference, since everybody at home won't have seen that one, this is pre-recorded. If I haven't made that obvious with the layout, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. For you at home, most of the runs in this marathon will be live, so don't worry. It's not just a glorified YouTube channel. But this run is pre-recorded. However, the previous run that we did as a warm-up here, FDE still got a world record, so there's a good chance here.
All right, that was really bad. I had to abandon it. That's a lot of time loss.
Yeah, that's okay. It happens.
I was too far left on the first grind rail, and then I just said screw it. Yeah. And went all the way on the second one, or was more far left on the second one because it's slightly off-centered.
Yeah. No, that one's really tricky. It can trip you up super easy. These levels are built, they're not made to be, speed ran, obviously. It's just kind of made however. And so because of the kind of haphazard nature of how these things are all placed, it can be really hard to line them all up smoothly. As you can kind of see the way that FDE is moving here, you only have 8 directional movement. And that has the advantage of letting you play with, you know, a keyboard or a D-pad or something instead of an analog stick for more precise movements. However, it has the downside of you can't do those micro adjustments. And so if you
Oh
miss
my
something,
god.
that was
perfect placement right there.
yeah, that was really smooth. If you run too far into that fence, you can kind of get stuck and go slower, but if you go right next to it, you'll go as fast as you can on an optimal line to the level. So it's little things like that hub movement that you don't really think about unless you put a lot of time into analyzing, you know, a game like this. That's one of those. Oh no, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just trying to just think of like the time, and because we're 10:20 into the run right now, world record's at 13:22.
Well, let's hope we get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All I know is that if there's some micro precision in City Race that make it so much harder than in any other course, because there are slants downhill for City Race.
So yeah, as you can see here, he's going downhill and now he's on flat ground. And that doesn't necessarily affect too much about the gameplay, but it does affect your positioning and make it a little bit harder to line things up just because of the...
What it mainly affects, Soul Closet, is that if you miss a ticket, there's no going back for it.
Oh, because it's on that hill, so yeah.
Yeah, so you go slower, like, see how I went slightly slower because I had to go down?
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
Or had to go back up?
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. That makes sense.
It's because of that, you can't, like, that you have to split up the 100%ing of City Race into 2 different segments.
Because otherwise it would be really slow to try and go up and down the hill to get both parts when it splits off.
Exactly. Also, because in City Race 1, you only have to collect 150 tickets. It's such a small number.
Right, so you can't get everything.
Exactly. Do you know what's something I just realized?
Huh.
This is the fastest pace I've ever been for 100%.
That is amazing. Let's see if you can clutch it out.
Cool, I thought I messed that up.
That was crazy. The edges of those ramps are so easy to get stuck on.
They're also very hard to come back on. Favorite part of the run now, FDE's bonk.
Yeah, you
that
can
is
just
a strategy I optimized, because in the original world record when I started running, they had to go off that bounce pad.
Right, to land on the thing to do the test of strength. But if you just go up to it and kind of nudge into it a particular way, which again, more precise than it looks, you can bonk and nail it.
Exactly.
All right, let's get it.
Oh my god.
It is. And that's
12:54.
12:54. That is a 30-second world record improvement, just about.
Oh my god.
That is crazy. You guys have just gotten to see the best run of this game that's ever been done.
Best run for 100% ever.
Well, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for showing that off. I'm so glad we're able to get at least one guaranteed record during the marathon here.
Yeah. Because we know Pat.
Waited all my life for this moment. Waited all my life for you to come. At night in my dreams I thought I saw you. Could it really be that you're the one? 'Cause there is no cure and I can't be sure. Then you won't break my heart until today. Never before